what's up? It's Joe Ready from Rady's Rides. I am at the Rolex 24 at Daytona, here in Daytona Beach, walking around. Of course I'm gonna stop at the Acura booth. Not only are they racing in prototype, but also an NSX and GT class, and lo and behold, something near and dear to my heart, and I know also to yours, is a first-gen Acura NSX. Not only is it just a standard NSX like any other NSX, this is a car that won a lot of races with Peter Cunningham behind the wheel. I was a sophomore in college coming to events, watching this race and win every single time. And it all goes back to that magic that Honda was working with Ayrton Senna, trying to get a car that would compete with the exotics from Europe. And what was amazing that blew everybody away is that they didn't do it with some big, huge engine. They went on the whole idea of engineering something light. It's got that V6 engine, naturally aspirated, and this thing has just had everything thrown at it within the rules of the World Challenge Series to get it to perform like no other. Let's go ahead and take a look at the front of this. I love the lines, especially on the first gens with the pop-up headlights. Something that you just don't see much anymore, but you can see everything here is for a purpose. And what's great about this class is that they take the car that you drive on the street and they turn it into this. This isn't something that was built in some garage far in Japan somewhere and then flown over here. This was something that they took an NSX and turned it from the street to the racetrack. Love all the aerodynamics that is there for a purpose. I also love the Acura colors. Now remember, other parts of the world, this car is called a Honda NSX. Here in the United States, we have Acura, that upscale brand. They've been around for decades. That's why they wanted to call it an Acura NSX. Let's go ahead and have Tom come on in and show you the backside of this hood. I love just everything done for engineering purposes. You can see that massive radiator there. Like I said, it's all about performance. Everything very light, carbon fiber on the dash. Speaking of the dash, I'm gonna have Tom go ahead and bring you in to that area where Peter Cunningham was sitting. Look, no paddle shifters, none of that hocus pocus stuff. It's that old-fashioned manual transmission. Everything there, things that you don't need have been ripped out, but use of carbon fiber. And this was during a time, 96, when there wasn't a lot of use of heavy carbon fiber in these types of classes. You would have to go over to something like Formula One or whatnot, but just, you could see everything really nicely done. I love the way it sits with those wheels. Let's go ahead and focus back on these wheels real quick. I just love the style of the BBS wheel. Such an iconic name on an iconic car. You can see behind there, those two-piece rotors, amazing attention to detail, and that's why they were able to do so well. Let's go ahead and go towards the back of the car. Check out this engine. There is that naturally aspirated V6. Awesome. This one actually has been given the treatment with a Vortech supercharger, so that was within the rules at the time to put that Vortech supercharger on there. Love the layout, love all the piping, very nicely done with the intercooler, everything else, really spot on. But just shows you what was possible. Massive rear wing to provide that downforce that you deserve. This car was going up against all sorts of V8s, all sorts of Corvettes and everything else. And then to wrap it out the back is the classic line of the first gen Acura NSX. Wouldn't you like to be behind the wheel of this race car? Because I know I would. Very clean. The sound, the screaming engine, the lightweight, this is a winner, always will be in my heart. But anyways, if these are the types of things that you like to see on Rady's Rides, these race cars here at the track, leave a comment in the comment section. If you're new to the channel and you're just stopping by, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile coming back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you. Thank you for being part of the Rady's Rides family. Check out my different forms of social media. We definitely got to give a huge thank you to the Acura representatives here that opened this up. Nobody else is getting by, but Rady's Rides brought it to you by them. So thank you, Acura, and everybody here. If you want any merch, click that description, link in the description, take you right to Spreadshirt. Definitely got to give a huge shout out and thank you to Big Guns McGee. First time here at Daytona, first time seeing the Rolex at the 24 and popping his cherry. What a great way with this car. But like always, I'll see you on the next ride.